Okay, I know you've had a break from me for 7 or 8 slides, but sorry, I am back. Time to talk a little bit about the lowest common denominator. Now, if the last three slides were kind of confusing, it's not as confusing as it might seem in the slides. When I'm looking for a common denominator, right, and I need a common denominator to add or to subtract fractions, the common denominator must always be larger than the smaller one and must be at least as large as the larger one. Okay, so it's got to be at least 8, but 8 won't work because 6 does not divide into 8. So the easy way I think to do it is this: take the larger number, take the 8, okay, and write down 8 times 1, 8 times 2, 8 times 3, 8 times 4, and whatever, we might have to go further. Then take the 6. For the first time, we're going to get out the green. 6 times 1, 6 times 2, 6 times 3, 6 times 4, and you will see 24 is in both kind of chains of numbers, right? And that's kind of the easy way to do it. And you will find that I can use 24 as my lowest common denominator, okay? Now, why we did all the 3 slides leading into it with the prime factorization is because this works great when the numbers are of a reasonable size. But what if the denominator was a much larger number? And that's why that prime factorization with the factor trees would be something you'd have to break into. But if you have reasonable sized numbers, here's a shortcut way that you can do it to save yourself all that prime factorization hassle. Okay? To finish this off, we had to multiply 6 by 4. 6 times 4 is 24. So since we multiplied this by 4, we have to multiply the top by 4. And 5 times 4 is 20. We have to multiply 8 by something to get 24. And that would be 3. 8 times 3 is 24. But then we have to multiply 3 times 3. Okay? And that gives us 9. Okay? So 5 over 6 is the same as 20 over 24. And 3 over 8 is the same as 9 over 24. And then to add, it is a little different to add. You are going to take the bottom and not change it. Right? It's not 24 plus 24. It is 24. The top you're going to add 20 plus 9 is 29 over 24. Right? That can't be reduced because 29 is a prime number. And it happens to be an improper fraction, which is no big deal whether it's an improper fraction or not. But your answer is 29 over 24. More on addition and subtraction to come in the next couple of slides.